Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me to watch season 3, episode 6 of Bridgerton. I am so very excited to get into this episode. We have so much to get to, I'm sure. A quick recap of the last episode. I'm not going to say too much. We just really had them being Colin and Penelope go in and tell his family that they were engaged. Obviously Penelope's mom found out. Colin walked in and overheard Penelope's mother like talking badly about her and Colin and the relationship and situation, and it wasn't great, but he stuck up for Penelope, which was like very sexy. We also saw a very steamy scene from Colin and Penelope, so there was that. And we are also seeing more pressure from Eloise to have Penelope tell Colin that she is Whistledown and that she had to tell him by midnight there, like at this little getup that they had going on. And so Penelope was stressing about that like the whole time. Like you would constantly see her like looking at the clock and like being stressed. But Cressida was there and like hearing some of the people talking about Whistledown and the way that they were talking about it and stuff. And she came out that Whistledown was her. So now I don't know like where we're going and what's gonna happen. Because like what's Penelope's gonna be like, you're lying, it's me. Like I'm curious. I'm so curious. So I think she did that to try to get maybe money or something from the queen, but I think the queen's gonna be pissed. And I also feel like the queen is gonna be like, it's not you. It's not. So I don't know, but I am excited to get into this one. This episode is also titled Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which I believe is what Penelope and Colin's book is called. So that has me interested to see what exactly this is going to be about. And I'm looking forward to maybe seeing more of Francesca. I don't know if we will or if it's going to be more focused on the whole stress of whether or not Penelope is going to tell Colin, keep going as Whistledown. I don't know. I'm curious. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. The link for that's down below. And without any further ado, let's just jump right in to season 3, episode 6 of Bridgerton. Let's go.
It has not been delivered. No one has it.
Perhaps the queen has finally discovered her.
I had hoped she'd report to my
Camper, that blonde backbiter.
Do you really believe it is her?
It makes perfect sense.
Does it?
genius.
I cannot wait for her next issue.
Very interesting.
By drawing parallels between him and Cressida Cowper. A fraud, a succubus of the first water, and the other is not known to this author.
You have a visitor.
It's a Colin.
Pen.
Perhaps you should not be here in case it is catching.
There is nowhere else I would rather be. I know there is something you wish to tell me, but I'm happy to be patient until you are ready to unfold whatever it is you are feeling.
Can't speak about it now. It's just like Cressida to take that which is not hers.
Do you think it is really her?
No.
Or clever, perhaps? Before I go, I have something for you.
Oh my god. I love Colin. I do.
Oh, Colin is beautiful.
And yet still only half as beautiful as you.
Colin, Jesus. You little sweetie pie.
Good day, Miss Featherington. For now.
Oh my god, I'm cheesing. Look how cute they are.
A debutante bride, not a gossip writer. He has rescinded his offer of marriage.
Thank God for that.
Papa, you cannot do that. Aunt Joanna lives in Wales.
Precisely. You can write gossip About the sheep!
Oh my god. He's horrible, but surely that's better than being married to that fool, right?
I know, my daughter. Lady Whistledown is an astute writer. You have many gifts, but cleverness is not amongst them.
Oh. That's fucked.
We are selling the club.
Ah, that is good news. I'm always pleased when people take my advice. You must draw attention to yourselves, and in the best way possible, by throwing a ball.
Interesting.
Lord Anderson?
Ooh la la, Violet.
Hat. Thank you. Could have sent a footman to fetch this, could I not? But then I would not have been able to see you again.
Ooh la la.
Your family is clearly occupied.
Put them back. Stop. Why are you getting involved?
You must interrupt.
Why do you not believe they will hear me?
What? Excuse me? I have been taken ill of the plague.
Oh god, Eloise is staring at Colin.
Very well.
Family, John has a small announcement to make on our behalf.
Very small, indeed.
What is happening?
We are to marry.
Congratulations.
Yay.
You make a beautiful pair.
Thank you, Mama.
We must go to the movie.
It's so interesting though, because it's like, that feels to me like she's not gonna have a season, right? Like she's just gonna be pushed into the other seasons, perhaps? I don't know.
Did you know she was Lady Whistledown?
Oh god.
You spoke with Penelope this morning.
Yes. She is devastated about Miss Cowper coming forward. Tell me you did not know.
Oh no.
No. Not about Cressida. The friendship was already souring, but this caper may be the final straw.
I should hope so.
Yeah, that's why she's not friends with.
With Whistledown, what will you do?
There is a part of me that should like to march the house with a pitchfork. And if you wished me to, I still would. Truth, everything that has happened of late has softened me, I suppose.
You mean everything with Penelope?
You do not wish to hear it, but it is truly bewildering how quickly one person can become all that matters. It's with her well-being and our future together.
Oh man.
So she shall not be able to harm any of us again.
You will speak with Miss Cowper.
With the scribe herself.
Yeah, she's not agreeing with him. She's like, if you stop, you don't ever have to say anything and we can pretend this never even happened. But I don't know that Penelope wants that. I think Penelope likes being Whistledown, you know?
Because I see now that the truth would destroy Colin.
I do still plan to tell him.
No. For whatever reason, my brother truly believes he loves you. Why tell him? When the better thing is for you to put down your pen.
I cannot stop.
Yeah.
I have worked too hard for too long. Of all people, I refuse to let Cressida Cowper take credit. It would break my heart.
And what of Colin's heart?
Lady Whistledown is my name, not hers.
Your name is about to be Bridgerton.
She's got a point. But I understand Penelope.
Being a part of your family is all I've wanted.
And there was a time I would have given anything to know Lady Whistledown. You had a good run for a while. But it's just gossip. Let it go.
I understand both of them. Although I do feel like even if she stopped, I don't know, I feel like it would eat at her to not tell Colin anyway that it was her at some point, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if she's gonna be like, you're a liar. It's not you.
A measly £5,000 should be nothing to the great Lady Whistledown. You do charge, do you not?
I claim it so no one else can take what is rightfully mine.
Well, I am a woman of my word. I will give you your reward as soon as you give me your latest issue.
With the bounty on my head, my publisher has grown wary. But I should have an issue forthcoming very soon.
Know thine enemy, Miss Cowper. Her greatest strength is that she is an observer. What have you observed in your life other than yourself?
Oh, that didn't play out like you thought it would, girlfriend. She's too smart for you.
I forbid you from attempting to publish. And cement your reputation as Whistledown. No one will marry you. No one will marry me now.
Fair.
I realise I was not the Queen's first choice for your daughter.
Wait until near the end of the season before announcing your intentions, and that way we can all slink off to our country homes for the wedding.
We do not wish to wait that long. We should like to start setting up a home together. We would like you to speak to the Queen.
Huh?
Violet's like, I'm gonna be sick.
I do not see why Penelope should get such treatment. Weddings are surely not as important as pregnancies.
Where is Penelope?
Penelope?
Oh my god.
You have the rest of your life to lie around and do nothing. But for now, Mr. Bridgerton feel as if he is the most important person in the world, to cater entirely to your husband. His wishes.
What about my dreams?
What dreams?
Oh my god.
Ladies do not have dreams. They have husbands. But he gave me you girls. And my greatest wish has always been for you three to do better than I did. You're lucky, Penelope. Do not take that for granted.
Interesting. I think this is the first time I feel like that we've seen her be genuine with Penelope in like a caring way.
I'm hosting a dinner party later this week for you and me and my dear friend Paul. Will you come?
Are my intentions towards you being peer-reviewed?
Something like that.
Wow. I don't know that she's interested in a marriage there, Benedict.
Damn. I thought there were at least a few more pours.
Surely the drink is yours, to celebrate your last night owning this. Love has made me so simple, I cannot even write a sentence this week. It is torture, really.
What do you need to write?
I'm writing a manuscript, in fact.
Come on, Colin.
If I'm correct in reading, that the winner of this game is whoever is the most fortunate.
No, please do not start saying sentimental things about
I was
ourselves.
going us because I have spotted another bottle.
Wow.
Of marriage between Mr. Colin Bridgerton and Miss Penelope Featherington, joined together in holy matrimony. Ye are to...
Eloise is like, I object.
Very well. Ask him. If any of you know cause or just impediment why these two persons should not be joined together in holy...
Lady Danbury's got you clocked.
I know there is something you have been meaning to tell me.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you for a very long time. That I have loved you since the moment we met. I have always loved you, Colin.
Penelope. Oh my god.
I will spend a lifetime begging your forgiveness for not seeing you sooner.
There is no need. There is nothing in the world that makes me happier than being with you.
Guys, this is gonna go so bad. When he finds out, oh no.
Colin, what are you doing?
I'm not dancing.
We're dancing.
My future wife in the church where we will be married.
Look at them. Guys. I'm worried. She is like, do not go for my brother, for the love of God. Uh-oh. Is this tea about to be piping hot?
You know, if you wish to repent, you must go inside the church.
Reading, at least, and perhaps you might like to help me write the column.
Cressida, do you not remember what was written about me last year? What you wrote in Whistledown?
Forgive me, I do not know why I wrote it, really. In our very first issue.
I do not wish to be your collaborator, and I cannot be your friend any longer. I am sorry.
Damn.
It's no wonder Penelope abandoned you. All you have to do is talk.
Sit down.
You are clearly just envious that I've made something of myself.
Oh my god, bitch. You're a fraud.
Congratulations on your hard-earned success.
Mic drop, Eloise. It hits so much harder knowing that she knows that it's not Cressida. Wild.
Mama, they make such a charming couple, do they not?
She does not give two shits about you girls anymore. That's horrible.
Much that she may see that you still have some doubts.
Well, my doubts do not matter if Francesca is happy.
But they do if the Queen suspects them. She may feel emboldened to oppose their match.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yes. Marvelous.
In a way.
Does she want that love a little bit? I just feel like Colin's gonna find out in a way that's like not her. Is she gonna throw them in the fire right now? Sorry, that's crazy. I feel like he's gonna find out with her not telling him, like in some other way. And that, I mean, I feel like no matter how he finds out, it's gonna be bad, but I feel like that may be worse than her just telling him. I don't know.
Plates, or do you think they're too much?
Never. I just planned the greatest wedding Mayfair has ever seen.
That is music to my ears. Now,
it is really sad that it took her being engaged to Colin for like her mom to give a shit about her, you know?
You are engaged?
Yes, I'm very happy. Forgive me, these last few weeks have been a whirlwind.
Well, I'm happy for you.
I'm letting Miss Cowper take credit for the column. The issue you read about my engagement will be my last.
Penelope, that column's your life's work.
I cannot continue writing.
It's seeing the glow on a woman's face when she puts the dress on. I can't imagine ever giving that feeling up.
I'm pulling her dowry.
my lord, she will lose all prospects.
I do not care. Clearly, no man in London will have her now.
Damn.
Before the real Whistledown decides to publish again. Read me what you have written.
Damn, mama to the rescue. It's gonna be so bad.
Today I bring you much gossip from about the many lands. Near and far, far and wide.
That's it.
So far,
I'm frightened.
I mean, you shouldn't have done that. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Like, I get it, you didn't want to marry that guy, but like, now you're in deep shit.
Of all bitches, dead or alive, a scribbling woman is the most canine. If that should be true, then this author would like to show you her teeth.
I dance sometimes at parties. Wow.
I'm stressed.
Mr. Bridgerton is dry. Oh, Benedict. Benedict. So, Benedict.
Is there something happening here?
I believe it was an aeronaut, or rather the crowd heckling.
There's something happening there, I think. I don't know what. But that feels weird. I didn't feel weird until that little silence there. They're into each other. Just do it. Is the queen gonna show, do you think?
Marcus.
Leave Marcus alone. Marcus doesn't like these ladies. He wants a piece of Violet. That's what he wants.
Ladies, good evening.
Turn around and leave, Marcus.
Lady Gloucester, Lady Viarca's parent.
I could never. I'm always like, oh, I would love to live in this time. But imagine me chilling with a little fan. Like it couldn't be me. Could not be me. I think I would be like Eloise. I would just hide in a corner.
Water up into one's eyes. Oh, where is
Oh.
As I assumed, lackluster at best.
Yikes. Oh god, what is this about to be? Wow.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Mama, shall you try to speak to the Queen now?
Maybe not tonight, darling.
Mama, I do not wish to wait.
I know, but I do not wish to ruin things for you.
How would you ruin things? Do you not think our match would cheer her?
Oh god.
You will ruin things because you still do not believe in this match, do you?
I have supported you.
You have been perfunctory in your support.
Lord Kilmartin is delightful. But I just
what, Mama? Every attachment must be dramatic and hard fought. I love him, Mama. Even if it is not the love that you want for me.
Oh god.
I will go after her. Is that I had a chance of happiness, and you took it from me. Before I was to be married, I very nearly escaped to freedom. You think I do not know that it was you who betrayed me to our father? I heard him thank you.
Damn. Yeah, buddy, I think you need to go home and sit on that for a bit. Think about what you may have done.
I cannot imagine what anyone would judge you for.
Then Tilly has not told you all of our stories.
Guys. Is there
Can I ask you a personal question?
something happening here?
Is any of the kind worth asking?
Are you into men?
You and Lady Arnold have quite a rapport. I'm surprised you two have never...
Oh, they do. I'm
Can't answer that.
I think they do.
Apparently, the wine has made me rather rude.
The wine has also made you rather charming.
Guys, what is happening?
I should go ensure Tilly has not worked herself up into a frenzy over dessert.
What did I say? Is this about to be a threesome? Is that what they're wanting? They want to bring Benedict in?
Forgive us. We were just...
Talking about you, in fact.
Do you want to be our third? Is that what's happening right now?
Would you perhaps like to join us?
Get the fuck out of here.
Upstairs.
I've forgotten. I'm supposed to be somewhere. Forgive me.
He's coming back for sure. Not right now, but that man is gonna be into it. If I know anything about Benedict, I think he's down for that. It's confident, Demi Lovato. I was like, I know this song, but I don't know this song.
Scandal writer for a daughter. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Yes, you're right.
Do they have an issue ready?
Shall we take our girls and go?
Well, I do wish to see what happens.
They're all like, we want the tea. We want to know if some shit goes down here.
Been editing my travel diary into a manuscript with your encouragement.
Have you?
Very nearly. I'm still removing some of the more. Those parts are only for you.
Perhaps I could edit them for you, if you wish, before you sell them to a bookseller. I do so enjoy writing. Oh!
Forgive me. It seems the Queen has summoned Miss Cowper. So down to meet her consequences.
Wanted to give you a gift.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It is said that there is no rest for the wicked. If that is true, this author must be rather virtuous.
Wow, Miss Cowper, I am intrigued. Surprised, but still intrigued.
Oh my god.
Come with me.
Oh no. Oh no.
A monster who seems to have a feud with me and by extension my family. I put them all in danger again just like last year.
That was my fault.
No, I was reckless.
Oh my god.
Louise, you'll be all right.
How?
Because I'm going to publish again. With one issue, I can discredit Cressida. It's not just gossip. Whistledown is power.
Pen,
Do you remember my first issue, what I wrote? 3 misses, foisted upon the marriage market like sorrowful sows by their tasteless, tactless mamma.
This is true.
It was the only way I felt I could have a voice.
Colin's
And I should have
listening.
been using the column to give a voice to the other voiceless. I've done plenty of damage with my pen. Use it now to do some good.
Colin's gonna lose his shit. He's listening for sure.
Right away. Before Cressida does.
Maybe, okay, maybe he wasn't listening. Oh my god. We're back, baby.
The order, there's been some confusion with the self-delivery. You'll be paid handsomely for your rush service.
Oh my god.
Colin?
You!
My god. I was not expecting that. I thought we just got away with it. But I thought we got away with it. I was like, he's gonna listen into them like talking. But then when we saw her in the carriage, I was like, oh, okay. He's not finding out then. Oh no. I really like that moment though between Pen and Eloise where they were talking again, and I think it healed something with Pen stopping like Eloise asked her to. Like, I think that meant a lot to Eloise. And now obviously, you know, coming back to just try to like save everything and take it away from Cressida again to try to help Eloise in the long run. I think that that's interesting, but I do think that that meant a lot, that she initially did stop when Eloise asked her to stop. I'm just curious. This next episode is going to be a shitstorm. We only have 2 episodes left, and I for sure, like, episode 7 is not going to be a good time for anybody involved, I don't think. I think it's just going to be them fighting, and I don't think we're gonna see happiness until the last episode. Those are the vibes I'm getting, considering he just found out. Cressida's mom wrote that, so we're not surprised there, right? I'm curious what kind of gossip she's gonna get though, because she came in late. Like, what gossip do you have, girl? What gossip do you have, really? And I am curious to see what this new Whistledown is gonna say and what it's gonna sound like. Very, very curious indeed. We got to see the Mondriches. Is that how you say their last name? throw their first ball, and it was a smash hit. They killed it. And we also got to learn about the tension between Lady Danbury and her brother Marcus, and the fact that she was, I guess, this close to escaping before her wedding night, and he ended up, I guess, letting their father in on that and stopping that from happening. So that's understandable. She feels like he, you know, took her life from her, basically, in that sense. And then we have Francesca and John. They are engaged, I guess, right? But they're keeping it secret, hush hush. And they want Violet to go talk to the queen, but Violet's not convinced. And we could see Francesca like watching the love between Violet and Penelope and things, and it was very sad because Violet hasn't been like that with Francesca and John, because it's not this big dramatic situation. It's just something that's very lovely, and they are both so like full of comfort, and I feel like they feel very safe together, which is beautiful. And it's just a different love story than everybody else, and that should be just as welcomed and loved. So I understand Francesca's issues there, but I also don't think that a ball is necessarily the place to do it. So like, there's that. Benedict, I think, is getting in on this threesome. I was feeling weird things here and there, so I'm happy that I was on the right track and I wasn't making that up. But he's definitely coming back and he's getting in on that action for sure. I think those were like the main things, the big things. I mean, Colin's writing a book. We love that for him. I'm scared of Colin now. I don't know what Colin's gonna do, because Colin looked pissed. Colin looked pissed. Oh God. Oh no. Hopefully everything goes well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. I don't know if it is gonna go well. Oh jeez. I'm worried about the last 2 episodes, but it's fine. We are gonna get there in the end. This is Colin after all. Okay, the best of the best. Wowza, what an episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode with me. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. The link for that's down below, and I'll see you guys back here with me for the next episode. Bye guys.